Yesterday, a prominent British politician who has been described as one of the rising stars of the Conservative Party calls for the deportation of legal migrants. A survey done recently shows that half of young British people now consider their country to be a racist country. The question that we are asking today is the United Kingdom now a racist country? If you believe the UK is a racist country, type yes, it is. If you disagree, type let me know what your views are as we dive into this sensitive and emotive topic. All over the world, we are seeing the political discourse is changing. A lot of immigrants are now worried, considering countries like the United Kingdom, where they have called home for many years. A lot of immigrants are now worried and asking themselves, do I still have a future in the UK? Is it time for us to pack our bag and head out? Let me know if you are worried. Let us hear from this.
The streets have increased, leaving many black and brown Britons living in fear.
How are people feeling about it?
Very scared, man.
People who have lived and worked in Britain for decades, many born here, are now having to face an issue they thought had been left behind long ago.
As if their very identity, their place in Britain, is being questioned and threatened.
Politics too toxic.
So it's more out in the open
Yeah,
now,
it's
isn't
more
it?
nice. I think you find it more intimidating. It's frightening.
The shift in politics has confounded those who feel they belong in this country.
It's like I've got to prove myself that I'm English. I don't think I have to prove myself.
So, in 21st century Britain, who gets to decide who's welcome and who isn't? And how do those feeling threatened respond?
It's unbelievable what happened. An assault took place on a young Sikh girl around the age of 20.
Just recently, an assault took place on a young girl who was attacked broad daylight, and she was warned, go back to your home, and she was sadly raped. A lot of the things that are happening now are scary. A lot of immigrants have been reaching out to the lunch club, asking us for advice. They're asking, is the UK, is this a country that is worth living? Is this a place that we should consider a home? A lot of people are starting asking themselves questions. I was speaking to somebody who saw himself as a bona fide British by a naturalization, who told me yesterday that he is seriously considering his future in the UK. I also spoke to a respected elderly man who was born in the UK, who told me that he is seriously considering moving out of the UK. Let me know what your views are. As you can see, a young girl was broad daylight raped, and she was told to go back to your home country. That this is a girl who is not an immigrant. She was born in the United Kingdom. She was raped and told to go back to her home country. The atmosphere is quite frightening. A lot of people are worried and asking themselves questions. Does the future, do I still have a future in the United Kingdom? Is it now time for me to pack my bag and head? Let me know if you think that the United Kingdom is a racist country. The lady you are seeing here, she is regarded as one of the future rising star of the Conservative Party. She is regarded as somebody who is a high-flying conservative. She is a mainstream, the Conservative Party in the UK is a mainstream party. We're not talking about fringe political party. The one of the most successful political party in the world. She said, and I quote, yesterday she said, she called for the party, she called for a legal immigrant, legal, not those that came by boat. We are talking about those that have settled status in the UK. She said those that have settled status should be stripped and deported. Let me just read part of her quote here. Her name is Katie Lamb. She told the Sunday Times she believed large numbers of people with legal status in the UK will need to have their right to stay revoked and should go home. That is what she said. She said they will also need to go home. What that will leave is almost but not entirely culturally coherent group of people. Brethren and sisters, let me remind you, Adolf Hitler was elected democratically by the German, through his political party, the German Workers' Party. When he was running for election, he did not say, I am going to carry out one of the worst atrocities that human beings have ever witnessed. He didn't say that. He concealed his motive. His motive was concealed. It was when he got into power that is when the true color became evident. That is when the true color became evident. A lot of politicians that you are seeing today, they are using rhetoric while concealing their true motive. This quote that you've just heard now, this is not coming from somebody who is on the fringe of British political party. She's a shadow minister. She's not saying that those who came by boat should be deported. She is saying those who have legal status in the UK, they should be stripped of their status and asked to leave the UK. She used the word culturally coherent group of people. What does that mean? The ambiguity is a deliberate strategy. It is a deliberate strategy. Languages are being used to divide, to create division, us and them in society. The question I'm asking is, do you believe that the United Kingdom is not a racist country? Do you believe that? Are you worried about your future in the UK? Have you started asking yourself, is this what I didn't? Is this the kind of country I want to raise my children? Are you anxious? Let me know what your views are. As we are saying today, the language that we are seeing today in British politics has changed. It has changed completely. We are seeing politicians using deliberately, because they knew that it worked in America for Trump, and therefore this is a strategy that we can use to win election. A survey recently done in the UK, half of British young people describe their country as a racist country. This is not my word. They said they believe that the language that is being used by prominent politicians and a section of the media is creating a lot of fear in the heart of immigrants. Before, go home, people used to hide. Racism used to be subtle. People used to pretend, at least they smile in your face. But the current climate that we are seeing today, the landscape has changed. The question I'm asking is, do you think that, have you started considering your future in the UK? Do you think that the United Kingdom is now a racist country where immigrants are no longer welcome, and even those that have legal status, they are going to be deported? Brethren, I am saying it again. In Germany, Adolf Hitler won an election. When he was running, his motive, he concealed it. We do not know. None of us know where this is going to end. But we have to be vigilant. We have to stay informed, because we don't know where this is going to lead to. Only God knows, because the true motive of some of these politicians, we do not know. If a mainstream conservative a member of the Conservative Party can openly advocate yesterday that legal immigrants, they should be stripped and deported back to their country, then, brethren, nobody is safe in the current climate. This is Katie Lamb. She is saying it wholeheartedly, that those that have legal status, they will be stripped of their document and asked to leave. Not those that came by boat. Are you anxious? Are you worried? Let me know what your views are. The question I am asking is that, do you believe that the United Kingdom is not a racist country? Even those born in the United Kingdom, black and brown, they are not immune from this cancer of hate that is spreading in society today. What is your view? Are you worried? Are you anxious? Have you started thinking about plan B? Are you started thinking about, is this now time for me to start thinking of having a home somewhere, having a second home? Because we do not know if black and brown people are going to be rounded up one day, and only God knows where this is going to lead to. If mainstream politicians are openly advocating as a policy that legal migrants in the UK are going to be stripped and they will be asked to leave the country, brethren, this is not a time to take anything for granted. We have to be alert. Some people are saying that we've been here before. When the economy is bad, politicians need people to blame. They need people to scapegoat for the problem facing the society. And the easiest group to target is migrant, that we shouldn't worry, we should go past this stage. Well, if that is it, we all want to be optimistic. But the reality we are facing today is that we are hearing situation where a British-born a Sikh girl was raped openly, and she was told, go back to your home country. That is what she was told. Go back to your home country when she was raped. The question I'm asking is, are you anxious? Are you worried? Let me know what your views are. As you can see here, that is the young girl who was raped, and she was asked to go back to her country, even though she was born and raised in the UK. I'm asking you again, do you think that the United Kingdom is not a racist country? Are you an immigrant? Are you worried? Are you anxious? Are you fearful? Are you worried? We saw what happened last year when there was an attack after the South Pole, unfortunate incident in South Pole, where a lot of immigrants could not even go out of their home. A lot of immigrants have to go into hiding. A lot of immigrant properties were damaged. Why? Because of the color of their skin. Are you worried? We saw, history told us that when there is a breakdown, we saw what happened in Rwanda, where neighbors who have lived side by side started killing themselves. God forbid, we are praying that nothing like that could ever happen, because we still believe and have faith that the United Kingdom, being a civilized country with institutions, that we will never get there. But a lot of people are anxious and worried about what is happening. That does not mean that the vast majority of the British people are racist. That doesn't mean the vast majority, my personal experience, the vast majority of British people, they are decent and tolerant people. That is my personal experience. But the climate, that the political climate we find ourselves, because language has power. Language is a tool that can be used to bring people together or divide people. And sadly, a lot of the politicians today and their allies in the media, they have seen that the playbook works in America with Trump, and they are using those rhetoric to divide, to cause division, which is causing a lot of fear in the minds of a lot of immigrants. Let me know what your views are in the comment section. Don't forget to give this a like and share. I'm asking today, do you believe that the United Kingdom is a racist country? Type yes or no if you believe it's not a racist country. Don't forget to give it a like and share so that people can learn. Are you worried? Are you anxious?